How is everybody? I I am wow. I am so hurt right now. It's ridiculous. I am watching. Oh, I am trying to watch, I should say, the Thursday night game. I did see that Christian McCaffrey is playing well. That much I know. Trying to get over it. Ow, to be able to see the comments here. Again, please excuse me. The old captain is definitely playing hurt tonight because as I put in the as I put in the credits as we rolled, man, I'm older. No, I'm older. I'm not old, not by any stretch, but I am older, and it frigging hurts. It frigging hurts. I want to welcome all the folks that are in the show. If you see me stretching and trying to reposition myself, it's because I can't get comfortable with a pinched nerve. The doctors didn't say it. I can tell. I can tell. Oh, I got Hollywood calling me. Hang on a second. Let me put on the mute here real quick and tell Hollywood that I'm on the show. Hang on. Okay, well, uh, I had I had to take that call. Oh, I'm sore and hurting. Yeah, there was a lot going on. Come on now. Multitasking while I'm doing a show. Multitasking while I'm doing a show. In fact, let me put this here. Horrible. Go to my show. Go to my YouTube show. Basically, so you can hear me bitch about it. Uh, Maybe misery likes company. Anyway, I had to take care of some things. See who's in here. Pardon me. Hot Neil's in here. Hello to you, Hot Neil. Switch between cold and hot compresses on the neck. I will try that. But man, it's sore. I deal with pinched nerves every day. I have spinal stenosis. Okay, Asylum. Yes, so Asylum gets it. Mode, ahoy. Been doing one for the last 5 weeks. Okay. Yeah, I am busy, Ron. Getting old is a bitch. Words of wisdom from the one and only Ed Winchell. Let's see, why is it not showing? There you go. Hey, thanks for stopping by my side. Yo, yeah. And for those that don't know, which I got the word this morning, and so it's kind of like after the fact, you know, Asylum and Raider Nation Savage, Oakland Raider Savage, they do their shows Wednesday nights. I'll have to try to pop in. Hollywood is here. Oso is here. There you go. Show Oso's comment. It's very slow. We in Vegas already. Yeah. Oso, 1 year countdown, unless otherwise. I am not having, I'm telling you this, Oso, I'm not having an Oso regular brownie because that would probably put me in the grave. But in a year, I want to oversee, the ingredients of a regular minimum consistency brownie. Woods here. Glad to hear it. Tune in. Yeah. And again, great time. A Mamacita message. A Mamacita massage. Oh man, that would be nice at this point. My neck, my arm, just horrible. And it's been like that since Monday. I know I've been bitching about it. So apologies for the grimacing. If and when I grimace, it's me trying to find a position that is less, less painful. And the thing that is upsetting is that I followed the advice of a young lady. She said, "Hey, go see somebody." So I did. Went to the walk-in clinic, and I said, "Hey, I've had this arm strain since Monday. It's consistent. It gets worse, and it goes away. But I forgot about the neck strain because it wasn't hurting at the time. So they checked my blood sugar, 113, not bad. Checked my blood pressure, that was good. And and Hollywood hit it right on the head. It's all the metal I wear. All the metal I wear around my neck. When I stripped it off, because Hollywood and Laredo were in my room the other night. When I stripped it off, it's literally. I if I put it on a scale, it's got to be 25, 30 pounds. Got to be 25, 30 pounds. Or it just feels like that. Maybe if I get a scale, if I see a scale, I ain't doing it now. So after the show, I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff packed because we are going to Vegas, baby, home opener. And if you didn't pay attention to the lead-in show, which is NFL Nation Live, which comes at you 6 Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific on the Thursday, which leads into Thursday Night Football, come on over and watch it. Come on over and watch it. It's a great show. We talk about the last week's games. We talk about next week's games. And it's not all Raiders. It's everybody. It's everybody. So, yeah, the metal around my neck, and it's horrible. So I think I'm probably going to have to not retire, but go halvesies on the amount of metal that I wear around my neck. So I will do that. It'll still be Captain Jack. He just won't be as metal friendly. Thank you. Safe travels. Thank you to our Facebook user. I'm not sure who you are, but somebody says safe travels. Thank you. And Clayton, my buddy Bronco fan, smash the like button and share. Thank you there, shipmate. If you're on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Better sounds anyway. Won't be as blingy. Oh, really, Ed? Text me because I know a couple different you-know-whos. So text me if you can, Ed. I'd be interested as to which you-know-who you spoke to. Yeah, I won't be half Jack. I'll be half Jack tomorrow. Because I will be. I got my Twinsy shirt. I'm ready. I got my Twinsy shirt. So we're doing that. Plus, I got the shirt that I'm going to be wearing, which is a Captain Jack baseball shirt. Seriously, Captain Jack baseball shirt. And ooh, what is this? What are they doing? Is this Tommy John or putting some? I don't know what surgery that is, but wow. Oh, the one that Brock Purdy had. Okay. Yeah, Twinsies on Fridays. Ed, which who did you speak to? I'm curious. I'm curious. Here it. Wait a second. I get a question, and you guys that are in Vegas that know this, let me know the answer. Which is the better brunch, Mandalay Bay or Luxor? I have somebody that texted me. I don't know. I don't know. Which has the better brunch, Mandalay Bay or Luxor? So you let me know, and I'll let them know. Ed, pop in. I'd like to hear who you're talking to. The suspension is killing me. I'm sorry, Asylum. Well, yeah, we're watching the game. Like I said, McCaffrey was just running roughshod over the Giants. I don't know who that is, but that was a nice pass in the middle. Um, and I know Gabe. We spoke with Gabe. Oh, see, yeah, I know Caesars, but that wasn't the two choices. The two choices were Mandalay Bay or uh, Mandalay Bay or Luxor. So, okay. And my one of a lady that wants to take care of me, beautiful gal she is. Hot Epsom salt bath tonight. Whole bag of Epsom salt. No, try to stretch. I don't think I have Epsom salt. Take some magnesium if you have. I don't have any of that. I might have to do that tomorrow. Get some Epsom salt. A whole bag. Oh, try to stretch out in the tub. I think that the room has a tub that we can do that. Take some magnesium. Magnesium? Wow. No, I don't have any magnesium. Okay. Goody says Luxor is good. Okay, so I got one vote for Luxor. Thank you. By the way, if you like what you see, share, share, share. Um, the Giants are just getting ripped on. Like the running backs of the Niners are just killing the Giants. Goody says Luxor says whichever brunch is free. That's true. Oh, thank you, hon. I appreciate that. Whatever you can bring. Don't make me laugh. It hurts. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, I'll show you. Here, the Jack's having a tub party. Yeah, yeah. There's a party in my pants, and the invite is one. It's me. A tub party of one. Epsom salt and magnesium. Uh, Go. At least we're talking football. Thank you, Matt. See, Matt brings us back. Matt brings us back to football. Raiders have their hands full Sunday night. The Steelers defense isn't messing around. Thank you, Matt. That's true. Um, I'm reading. I'm reading other messages. It's called a pimp party in my pants. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Anna, good to see you. We're gonna see Anna. We're gonna see Anna. Is it Saturday? Saturday at for the what's the name of that place? It's the best pancakes ever. Best pancakes ever. We're gonna see Anna on Saturday with a whole a group of group of Raiders fans. I can't remember the name of the place, but there we go. And Ed is correct on this one. The zebras are going to kill us. Okay, and it's really it. The ref sucks, but the umpire is worse. His name is Mahalik, and he hates the Raiders. Dupars, thank you, Aaron. We're going to Dupars on Saturday for breakfast. Saturday breakfast at Dupars. Can't wait for that. I'm gonna. Hopefully, I will be able to move around. I did get some good news today about the lady that called me up and said. So this is telling me that I'm getting older. She's got my what do you call it? A prescription for my was it chair with handlebars. It has a battery. You know, like my old Harley. I got a Harley, but whatever you call those, it's not a mechanized. It's not a mechanized wheelchair because Anna knows about that. It's not a mechanized wheelchair. It's kind of like a scooter. Yeah, I know, Goody. Most of the zebras hate the Raiders. That's true. Power chair, yeah, the power chair. I'm going to be getting, hopefully soon, a power chair, and I will park it at the top of my section, and then walk down to my seats, and use that. But yeah, it's oh my goodness. You gotta. I'm sorry. You gotta do what the what the people tell you, right? So that's me. Anyway, nothing about me. Nothing about me, right? Enough about me. What are you talking here? Hey, let's get this party started. Did you get the Cadillac model or the big? I haven't got it yet, man. They're gonna let me know. I gotta have like a one lady that's gonna be doing a Zoom call with me, and then another guy is gonna be doing like an interview thing for whatever. But at least it started. At least it started. So that's coming. Cool. I can go around the stadium, Captain Raiders power chair. No, you'll be schlepping it in your vehicle. You'll be this will be hard to figure out. If you want to come into the show, oh cool, I can go. No, you're not. Captain can get the tow truck. I don't care what it is, just as long as it works. As long as it works. Seriously, get the tow truck style. I don't care. Come on into the show, please. I put the link up. Come on in. It is the 2-minute warning right now. The golden whiners are at the Giants 14-yard line. End around with Samuels to the left. Almost the first down. It's about a yard short. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Ed, who did you talk to? Ed, who did you talk to? I'm kind of curious on that one. There's a couple different people. Is it? Oh, okay. Oh, dinner. Dinner. I don't know. Bring both. Shira, bring both. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very. I don't know. Wherever, whatever Hollywood wants to go to, could be casual. It's not going to be like super dress up. I'm sure. It'll be. whatever is nice, like nice to casual. But you'll look good in whatever. Giants without Barkley, yeah, yeah. Riding with Hollywood. Did they score? What happened? I thought they were on like the 1 yard line. I missed this. I looked down for a second and all of a sudden they're backed up. I don't see this. Anna, 1 second. I got you there. Hey, Brandon, good to see you, brother. Come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube, Brandon. The show's a lot better there. Then you get but share it up. I am gonna bring on our tour guide, the lady that knows everything about Vegas, Mrs. Vegas, Mrs. Vegas. Okay, Anna Diaz. Oh, holding on Trent Williams. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Holding on Trent Williams. That's how they got knocked back. Okay, I'm gonna bring in my lady Anna. Anna with her super duper. She knows about power devices. Okay, yes, she does. She's nodding. I'm gonna bring her on. She's such a wonderful lady.
Hey,
Anna,
everybody.
what's
Hi,
going on?
Captain.
How you doing, sweetie?
Doing fabulous, and just getting ready for the weekend. You know, wanted to give you all a heads up to everybody that's coming into Vegas. There's several big events going on here in town. So,
Okay.
first of all, I'm going to tell everybody right now, give you all a warning, pack your patience. You're going to need it.
Okay.
If you're going to depend on any Uber or Lyft, they are asking that if you know what time you got to be at a specific area or whatever, 2 to 3 hours before you got to be there. Because we have the iHeart Music Festival going on Friday and Saturday, MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Okay.
We also have the Life is Beautiful Music Festival, which is downtown Las Vegas. So on the east side of Fremont Street, a lot of the area is going to be closed off for the music festival. I mean, they're expecting for that at least 150,000 people coming in for that particular event.
Okay.
So parking downtown, if you're staying downtown and you got to park there, expect the prices to be a little bit higher than normal unless you're staying at the hotel or wherever you're staying at. Then maybe you can ask maybe if you can get your parking pass comped or something. But yes, Vegas is busting at the seams this weekend. Now, traffic-wise, Koval, which is the street that runs behind like Bally's, Paris, all that, it's called Koval.
It's the parallel street to the strip.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Try to avoid that area, please, because I'm going to tell you, they are repaving the road for Formula One. And don't plan on cruising the strip, please, because in Las Vegas Boulevard is down to one lane, especially in front of the Bellagio. In front of the Bellagio, you cannot walk on the sidewalk. Okay. You will, if you do need to go, say like from Caesar's Palace to Cosmopolitan, you're going to have to go into Bellagio, walk through this casino, come around the other side, because they are putting up the bleachers for Formula One. So traffic is a nightmare in that area. I suggest to anybody that is driving in to download the in as in Nancy .app. That will give you all the road construction, all the road closures, everything that's going on in Vegas that has to do with the road. And if you're, like I said, if you're planning on Uber or Lyft, have patience with your drivers, please. It is beyond their control if they cannot get you to your destination on time. but that they do request that you reserve 2 to 3 hours. So they got, you got that. And down, like I said, downtown, anything east of Fremont Street, Captain, I don't like you doing that. That makes me nervous.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not the Italian FU. It's my arm
Yes.
is killing me, and I'm trying not to be obvious about it, but
that happened to me, and I had to go in and they had to give me a shot.
Yeah.
That was the only relief that I got, was that shot. Once I got that shot, I was good. After that, that's probably what you need, is a good shot.
Well, they gave me a script for gabapentin, and they said
that ain't gonna do a dent.
I know shit. I know. I took some of the gabapentin that I had, and it didn't do nothing. And so I'm looking forward to an Epsom salt bath and some magnesium, which is being brought for the event. But it sucks when I'm like, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry I'm bitching about it, but it hurts like a bitch.
They gave me a prescription for, it's a cream, but it's a muscle relaxing cream. And that I only take on my worst days, because I get also muscle pulls in my feet, and especially with the arch where your foot goes like this on the top.
Yeah.
It gets so bad. I have to put that cream on, and then at night I'll sleep like a baby. So, but yeah, you probably need a shot though. That's probably going to be your only relief right now.
Well, then that's going to have, unless I can go. Can I go to somebody in Vegas and say I need a shot?
Not unless you go to urgent care. In urgent care, there is one located behind Planet Hollywood, and and I know, probably, if your insurance, will cover it, because the nearest VA hospital is way in the north.
I use TRICARE and regular whatever, so I can walk in anywhere, show my ID, and I'm good.
Yeah, like I said, behind Planet Hollywood, there is an urgent care right there, and they're pretty good. You might, you go in, hey, I'm in pain. They gave me this. It ain't working. And then they'll probably just give you a quick fix-it shot, for the temporary, but then they'll probably tell you need to rest.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's going to happen. I will rest Tuesday. I will rest Tuesday.
I know. Same here. I'm recovering from the past weekend, and this weekend I know after Monday, I know I'm going to be kind of MIA for a few days so I can rest. But but like I said, I can't emphasize this enough. Pack your patience. You're all gonna need it. Yeah. Oh, and I got some good news.
I'm ready.
I got a email last night from the Super Bowl committee.
Cool.
And they have me, training starts in October, and they're going to have me to where I'm going to be helping out coordinating where the volunteers go and stuff. So I'll be at the main, wherever their headquarters is, which is more than likely the convention center. So during Super Bowl week, that's where I'll be at. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Something different, something for me to do. Yeah. Of course, there's a lot of heat here in Vegas about people saying, yeah, the volunteers are nothing but suckers because we should be getting paid big money because all these millions. And it's like, you know what? I don't care. It's the experience that you get. Mm-hmm. It's being around the people. It's doing something that's, once in a lifetime opportunity, because they do have a waiting list of people that want to volunteer for the Super Bowl. and they only I guess they had pre-selected so many people, and then all the rest are sitting on a waiting list. So if the other people cannot fulfill, the spots, then they'll bring up the next person. So,
Well, hey, congratulations to you, Anna. That deserved, well deserved, by the way, well deserved.
thank you. Like I said, I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the weekend, to seeing everybody and stuff. And Juan and I will be out there at H lot and J lot walking around. But somebody had mentioned that J lot, that they put a lot of the television trailers out there. So I'm kind of wondering about that. That they got the media trailers in J lot.
Well,
So I'm wondering how all that's going to go.
Yeah, if that's true, then that's the Raiders organization screwing their fans. That they said, oh, where did the fans tailgate? J-Lot? Oh, let's go put our media crew there. That's so damn stupid. They have so many other places to put them, so they're going to put them in the place where we all do the tailgate.
Well, you know that during Super Bowl, they're eliminating a lot of the parking there during
Right.
Super Bowl. So if people have expectations on having tailgates out there, it's going to be very limited.
Yeah.
And then across from where J lot is, there was a dirt field. Well, they had built a parking structure there. So I guess, for more parking, but I don't think for any tailgating at all. And I don't know what the cost is, to park in that facility and everything. But yeah, but I do recommend people, if you're staying like at Sahara, Westgate, if you're staying at like Harris, Sahara, let's see, Flamingo, or even Bally's, it'll probably be easier for you all to, instead of taking an Uber or Lyft and spending all that money, because it'll be a price surge this weekend. I would recommend taking the monorail all the way to MGM, cross the bridge, take the monorail from Excalibur to Mandolin Bay, and then taking the bridge across. That would be the easiest way to get there, to get to the stadium, if you're not already parking at the stadium. And avoid Tropicana Avenue. It's down to one lane there as well, because they are demolishing the bridge and they are trying to expand it. So there's a lot of construction on Tropicana. So that right there is a hot mess. So, excuse me. So I recommend that you do, Russell Road would be the best road to take. Or like I said, if you can walk across the bridge, from Mandalay Bay, that's going to be your best bet. And also too, for this weekend, if you plan on being outdoors, I know there's a couple of events that are outside in the evening, on Friday night or Saturday night. Mosquito repellent. The mosquitoes are horrible here.
Wow.
I mean,
did not know that. Mosquito repellent on Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday, because I know that there's an event that's going to be outside. A beer, I believe, is having their
we're going to be going to a beers on Friday. Yeah.
Okay, Captain, mosquito repellent, please, because these mosquitoes have no mercy.
Yeah, and they like me. I got sweet blood.
Yeah, well, I'm sweet because I'm all, as you can see, I'm already. Thank God I got the repellent on. But yeah, please, people, mosquito repellent. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Tomorrow, it's breezy today. It may be breezy tomorrow, but otherwise expect some gorgeous weather up here.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get some, because I don't think I have any because we stay indoors here in my house, and we rarely go out. Actually, well, wait a second. I might have some. If I do, I'll bring it. I'll throw it in my bag.
Yeah. like I said, everybody get the repellent because it ain't pleasant. And then
Yeah,
also
but
too for Sunday at the tailgate too.
yeah, what sucks is I have some great cologne, and they're not going to smell my cologne. They're just going to smell off. Deep forest off. Whoa, what a nice smell you got there, Captain Jack. What is that?
Deep.
Deet. It's
Well,
awesome.
actually, I had got the non-scented DEET, and that worked. That worked just as fine and stuff because that came in handy over the weekend because of Juan's birthday party. Híjole, they're really bad right now.
We lost. Okay. Did we lose that? Did we lose Anna? You
I'm
see,
right here.
I know I didn't kick her out because my hands. I was going to say I didn't kick her out. My hands are here. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. And by the way, everybody says it was like Ed was saying, say hi to Juan. Of course, everybody says for you to say hi to Juan. Hollywood's bringing some repellent. Good. I got repellent. It's called Babe repellent. It's me. If there's any babes around, they see me, they run. So it's like Babe
you
repellent.
you want to attract them, not get rid of them.
I want to, but it ain't happening. And it's like I am the babe repellent. So, and know who's the attractant? Wood. Wood had some fine looking girls come up to him on in Buffalo. Wood, I'm speaking the truth, man. She's from New York too. I was over listening to the conversation, so she's probably some hotsy totsy model from New York. So I was like, yeah, boy, woo-hoo. I got pictures though. I got pictures. They were all over Wood. So he's the babe magnet. I'm the babe propellant. There you go.
But anyways, I wanted to pop on and let y'all know, the 411 of, Vegas this weekend. I look forward to seeing everybody. I'll be rolling around. And so I'll see you at breakfast. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. Well, at least I'll be where Wood is. Wherever Wood is, I'll be where Wood is. All right. Hey, Anna, thanks for all that info. Like I said, folks, if you need to know, in fact, I'll try to put that in the in the information about the show. Need to know Vegas traffic and other information.
Yeah, so and like I said, if you haven't, anybody has any questions, feel free to message me. I mean, I've been getting people that have been sending me messages, and I'm I try to get to you as quickly as possible. But I will answer your questions and stuff. But everybody have a safe trip coming in. Have a good time. And I don't have bail money for you all. So if you get in trouble, don't call me.
No. No. You got. Well, I know you have at least $350 of mine, but you spent it.
Well, I got your tickets in an envelope. So.
That's what I said. I know Anna had the $350, but she spent them. She spent them on picks, so that's good. You spent them on picks.
And I'm glad I didn't make that bet that you wanted done last week, the $20 bet.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'm glad too. Because But anyways, Captain, I'll talk to you later.
Hi, honey. We'll see you. We'll see you Saturday for sure. Are you going to a beers on Friday?
No. Juan works Friday, so.
Okay. Well, then we'll see you Saturday for Dupars.
Yes, we'll see you Saturday.
Check out the Power Mobile, baby. Take care, darling. Thank you. That's Anna. Love Anna. They hate peppermint oil or scents. You know what? It's as long as they don't bite me. Jacoby is cleared a concussion protocol. Yeah. Renfro. And I've been saying this for anybody that wants to listen. He's not going to be around, man. People know what he can do. You don't have to showcase him. They know what he can do. He was an all-pro, right? He was an all-pro with over 100 catches. You don't need to showcase that. That's a given. And he's been he's in good stature. He's not injured. He was last year, but he's not injured this year. You don't need to showcase him to say we got Hunter Renfrow. What do you want? And honestly, I was talking about this on the last show, on the Wild Wild West show. I said, if you're gonna trade him for a good defensive tackle and maybe a pick to somebody who needs a wide receiver. I'm not saying I want to trade him. I don't want to trade him. I'd like to keep Hunter Renfrow because you see that Jacoby Myers is not that he's fragile, but he can be hurt, right? Devontae Adams can be hurt. And what else you got? Well, you got Wilkerson, who I was screaming. Sarah, I'm not saying why do we want to trade? I don't want to trade Renfrow. I can just see it happening. Honestly, I can see it happening. So, hey, we're gonna have a report from the Black Thanos in a minute. Let me get Thanos on, and again, we'll do a mic check in a little bit. Did you see Kareem Jackson knocked out another player last week, 2 weeks? He needs to be suspended. The guy needs to be suspended. Hey, what are your thoughts on that? There. Well, actually, I tell you what that'll be the last thought on Kareem Jackson. Give me a mic check there, shipmate.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
We're good.
Oh, great. Yeah, I just tuned in maybe 10 minutes ago. As Anna was sharing some very helpful information for visitors and people trying to navigate through Vegas. Always a good thing to get an insight. However, this home opener, as I mentioned to you, I won't be present for. It just didn't make sense for me, considering the job and the expenses involved, et cetera, et cetera. But I will definitely see you in the following week in LA. So that's solidified, booked, and confirmed.
No, you ain't seeing me in LA.
Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. Well,
Yeah. And it's unfortunate because now I don't have to worry about certain things on time as far as calculations on time. But by the same token, not having to worry about, well, I can't do that because of my work schedule. If you're reading between the lines there,
yeah.
I don't have to worry about that anymore, which is a bummer because now I got to worry about other shit.
Wow. Hey, I can relate, bro. That's why I won't be there this weekend. So I just had to, I'll be watching from here back east.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what were the hot topics tonight. But in general, I'm relieved about Jacoby being back. I think that was a underestimated missing factor a week ago. Let's be honest, Buffalo has been a elite Super Bowl caliber team, top 5 team in the league for at least 3 years now.
Yep.
And within 1 or 2 games, we did not close the gap on the Buffalo Bills. Now, had this been the Cardinals or the Texans who beat us 38-10, then yes, there would be grave concern for a long. This is the Buffalo Bills hungry for a win, and they're building after being embarrassed by their divisional rival.
Mm-hmm.
And they took full advantage of it. Our most accomplished defensive player, Chandler Jones, obviously was MIA for whatever reason. And of course, Jacoby Myers, who I believe Jimmy G has the most familiarity with and most chemistry with. Just as the previous guy had the best chemistry with Crabtree, and we were never really the same offensively when Crabtree was pushed aside for Jordy Nelson. But now that you have Jacoby and Devontae on board, cleared to go, in a team that we have historically owned, if you look at the head-to-head records, and even some of our worst teams that beat them, 2012 with what was that? Carson Palmer was with us. Terrell Pryor is beating them. We beat them in 2018 when we could barely beat a junior varsity team. So I expect more of the same. And don't be misled by the Cleveland Browns Steeler game, because I believe once Chubb went out with that horrific injury, their heart just deflated. They weren't the same. And
Mhm.
Watson made some uncharacteristic, crazy mistakes. But that happened to us in 2016 when we lost the quarterback, and the coach damn near came back in that game, but we were saved by the clock, and we made the playoffs and basically laid down like Alan Carpet. So when a central figure on your team like that, who's beloved and respected, goes down, it kind of takes the heart out of a team. And the Steelers smelled blood, and they took advantage of it. Plus, I think they had 3 takeaways. So I believe those of you who will be in attendance, plus the Stabler family, God bless them, getting the honor for the snake at halftime, you should definitely expect a W. I'm gonna put that out there on the record. So those of you who are panicking and sending out SOS signals because a top 5 team beat up on us, we've had a litany of bad losses in the last number of years. We will bounce back. We have Jacoby back. You were mentioning about Renfro, and it's only week 2. I think he still can be a integral part of the plans, but even if he isn't, sometimes when you have a new regime, some of the more popular players we're accustomed to, and we've seen this over and over, especially when Gruden was here and he basically had a mass eviction. Sometimes the players that we like, the new regime is just lukewarm about for whatever reason. And I
Mhm.
agree with you. If he can bring trade value, by all means do it, because he does deserve a place where he can shine a little more or does what he does well. I even thought when Chubb went down, I said, well, we got so many running backs in our room. Maybe we need to talk to them and try to get one of those DTs over there or put a package together. I thought of that immediately because Max Crosby has been a one-man band, and we can't continue to go that way up front, and unfortunately with Jones, God bless him, whatever he's dealing with, I don't think we're going to see him at all this year.
No.
And it's just a continuation of bad luck for us overall. After Clelin Ferrell not panning out, Jonathan Abram not panning out, this kid Tyree Wilson, I'm going to give him maybe 3 more games before I start thinking the B word, as in bust.
Nah. See, I'm gonna cut you off there only because remember you got to put the whole thing together. Okay, he's coming off plantar fasciitis, an injury in college that we knew about. It normally takes about a year to get back onto proper footing, pun intended here. Okay,
Right.
his get off has not been there because, pardon me, he has maybe a whole 3 weeks of practice. A whole 3 weeks of practice. It was like the second preseason game, the third preseason game, and then what? The 2 other games. Pardon me. Maybe he's got a month of practice in. Okay, so
Right.
he's way behind the curve on what is expected of him. Now he's been, from what people have been saying, he's been in the rooms and he gets it upstairs. He says, okay, this is what we're doing. So he gets the scheme and technique of what should be going on. But it also depends upon he has to get up to reality speed, a game speed on his performance on the field. So I'm not saying that this year is a wash. I hope not, but I'm not gonna use the B word because he's not performing up to what we expect. There's a reason why we drafted him. We knew even before all of the stuff, I'll say stuff, that went out with Chandler Jones, this was Chandler Jones's last year, period. Okay, we would take a major cut or a major hit if we got rid of him any sooner. So it's like he's here this year, and if we can get anything back as far as conduct detrimental. I hate throwing those words out there, which is why Jack was saying that they called him McShady. I'm like, it's not McShady if you're trying to do things that'll help the team out plus help him out. They were trying to help him out, right? But if we can get some money, some salary cap relief on top of that, that's a win-win-win. If it happens, great. If not, oh well. But
Right.
but give Tyree some time. I mean, I always throw up the it took Cliff Branch 2 years before he became Cliff Branch. It was like a year before Namdi became Namdi. And even though Woodson kind of struggled in the beginning in his rookie year, I remember I think it was against the Cardinals was Woodson's first pick, if I remember right. And he ran it back for, I think it was a pick six, and that was the one that I remember. And that was early in his career, but it took a bit for him to get it.
Right.
And then when he did, he just took off. So I'm not saying Tyree Wilson's going to be a Hall of Famer, but I'm saying that he needs to ingratiate himself and gel into what's going on.
Right.
And he'll get it. I really believe he'll get it.
Those are very good points you made, Jack. I guess I just felt a little jaded, given our recent record, but I will reconsider that given, you reminded me of some things. And of course, the lingering injury that he had coming out of school. The thing that bothered me most, it was one play in particular that he literally gave up on. As I'm watching it at the Silver and Black Empire with my, Raider brothers, and we all screamed in shock and horror as he was like coming full speed behind the quarterback, Josh. And then all of a sudden, like a light went off in his head where he went into like a light jog and gave Allen more time to get the pass off. It was just so abrupt and unavoidable not to notice. I didn't know what was going on. I just said, wow, that is crazy. But like I said, that was just one play. I hope the kid comes along. Colton Miller is another recent example. He had a horrendous rookie season, but after we got Incognito, who I think was very helpful in coaching him up, Miller's been a solid kid for us ever since. So you do bring up some good examples. The difference though, when we had your old friend 50 Who, he didn't have the glamorous sack numbers his rookie year, but his presence was felt immediately. We saw the times he would be double blocked or held, over and over and over. He was a guy we took at 5 and he made his presence known immediately, even though the numbers weren't there, in his rookie campaign. We knew we hit the jackpot with this kid. So I'm hoping Wilson can be close or at least give Max some much needed help, because unfortunately we're not going to get it from 55, who, I fear played his last game as a Raider.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, we will beat the Steelers, I believe.
Well, I'm not saying the only. The worst thing that we're going to have against the Steelers is the crew. The Zebra crew is definitively anti-Raider with Blake as the ref and Mahalik as the umpire. I mean, we get the scoop on that from ref, and Mahalik is definitively just so anti-Raider as far as he won't throw flags against the folks that are holding Crosby, or I should say, molesting, mugging, doing everything but beat him over the head with a one of those patty wax that like the old cops, right, doing everything but that, and they won't throw a flag because that's Mahalik's job, and he is definitively not one to do that. So we're going to have to play ball control, time consumption with points in order to try to get the officials out of the game as far as what they can, F us on is about the best way I could say it. So we'll see on that.
And the best way to do that is to put the pedal to the metal and be assertive so the game isn't close or the Steelers aren't hanging around like an unpaid bill late in the fourth quarter to give the crooked zebras an opportunity to screw us again. So you're right about that. And maybe Renfro will give us something this week or pleasantly surprise us. Because remember, a week ago, our dear friend Devontae started off very slowly. He had 12 yards no, he had a great game against the Chargers. And then in week 2, he had 12 yards. And week 3, I believe he had around 19 or 20. So he had 2 games where he had 36 yards. But from that point, making all pro, having well over 1,400 yards, et cetera, he was basically up to his standard self. So let's not panic about Renfro just yet. I think Jimmy just needs a little time to get on the same page with him. But right now, he's going to depend on his ex-Patriot bread and butter, Jacoby Myers, and then give what the defense, gives him. Take what the defense give him with Adam, Renfro, the new kid Meyer, et cetera. And I know Jacobs is definitely desperate to redeem himself if he's given the opportunity.
Well, the offensive line has to learn how to block. It's not all on Jacobs, but I think it's a combination of both. The O-line, especially, and I hate saying it, it's the left side. From what I saw, now granted, on TV, you get a chance to see it 2 or 3 times. You see it, then they replay it, then they might even replay it from another angle. I only see it once. And what I was seeing was the left side of the offensive line, Miller and Parham getting blown up with the guys running right across their face and then going into the backfield and getting Jacobs before he even had a chance. He touches the ball and bam, he's already down. Okay?
Right.
That's what I was seeing. Now, if my eyes deceived me, somebody tell me, but that's what I saw. So
we've been getting zero push. You are not blind or being deceived, my friend.
Okay.
Did we have a coaching change with the O-line that I don't know about?
No, Sully is still the O-line coach.
Wow, because I was expecting this O-line play a year ago. That was my worst fear about this team, and it pleasantly surprised me and shocked me. And now this year it's like it feels like a totally different unit. And I think that's also contributing to these passes being deflected by Jimmy G, because the opponents are getting a little bit too much penetration.
Mm-hmm.
How often does that happen? A quarterback is getting passes deflected in consecutive games. We know that happens, but it's not as common as people may think for a professional quarterback.
And I was saying as well as that normally those are for shorter quarterbacks, and Jimmy G 6'2".
Absolutely right. Like he's not Doug Flutie out there, with apologies to your Gator affiliation.
No, well, Flutie wasn't a Gator. He went from Boston College.
Oh, right. Who am I thinking of then?
Werfel?
Yeah, I guess so. But
Danny Werfel was a midget. But hey, he did win the Heisman, but couldn't do crap in the pros. But yeah. Werfel was a midget. Tebow was bigger, but he was a run stock bigger.
That's maybe who I was thinking of.
Tebow? Yeah, Tebow. Yeah, Tebow couldn't throw a ball out of a boat in the middle of the ocean and hit water. I don't know where it would go, but it wouldn't hit the water. But that's just me. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna try to get somebody else.
My friend, travel safe. Take care of your arm. I'll be reading you guys on TV land, and I'll see you soon. Maybe Chicago, maybe Miami, or Vegas for the Viking game. One of those 3.
You got it, man. I'll be looking for you, partner.
All right, my friend.
Take care. That's Black Thanos coming in and sharing some time with us. Said Van Roten was getting set in Jimmy's lap almost. Well, okay, but he's right side. So, but I saw that it was, I don't know, maybe it just looked like what was going on left side. Right now, looks like the Niners are going to punt on a fourth down. Oh, they're deep in their own end of the field. I know that the Giants did kick a field goal, so they got at least 6. So they're down 11 on a punt. Did he not catch it? Oh yeah, at the very end. Okay. Well. Anyway, we're gonna turn in to our shipmate Raider Mode. Raider Mode's gonna come in here. Mode, how you doing, brother? What's going on with you? Mode. Raider Mode. Calling Raider Mode. Check one. I see him in here. Okay. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna get you backstage. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up on the comments in private chat. Okay, check your mic mode. See if that works. Check your mic. Did that go through? Okay, yeah. Hopefully, we get some more people in here. Come on in. And again, Mike Sarah, okay, and I want to address this, okay. Are we really blaming the refs already? Okay, we're not blaming. I'm just telling you, because when you have good intelligence and you have good data, right? You let folks know. If you didn't know, I let you know. You know why I let you know? Because Ref let us know. Ref is knowledgeable of these people because he's a former referee in the National Football League. I almost said USFL, but National Football League. He knows these guys personally. He knows what makes them tick. He knows how screwed up they are. He knows their tendencies, and but that's just information that he is expressing or telling you. Okay, I'm gonna try to get Raider Mode back on. Hopefully I can do that. Okay, there is. I'm gonna try to get Raider Mode. Mode, are you here? Mode, are you here? I guess not. Okay, come on back when you get your stuff fixed. Okay, come on back, Mode, when you get your stuff. There's a spot available. There's a spot available. Okay. Anyway, hit the link. I didn't see the 49ers player put a finger on the player for the Giants fair catch. I must have missed that. I'm looking at my screen here. I'm looking at the screen there. I'm casually glancing. You know, if Goodell is at the game, he'll make sure the Raiders lose. He's the bad omen. Is he slated for our game? Oh, God, I hope not. I hope not. Well, that's Jerry Rice. Okay. Anyway, come into the show. I'm going to hit up... Okay. Taking care of business here. Hopefully Ed will hit me back. Where's Ed? Okay. Anyway, while you guys are listening to that there's a conversation going on in Facebook, or sorry, Instagram, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Because I don't know if you can hear the bing, 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 bings, because I get all of the, um, pardon me, notifications. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know if Goodell's going to be there. I don't know. Oh, was that Darren Waller that dropped the ball? Oh, did they call? Did they call a? They called a penalty on? I guess on the guy though. Oh, nice run by the Giants, man. Nice run, touchdown. He just. Who is that? Matt Breida. Don't know who he is, but he just sliced and gashed through the 49er defense. Yeah, keep that ball. Oh, okay. Okay, this hole was wide. Just like, okay, off guard, and by the time he was already like at the goal line before he got touched. Giants going for 2, down 4 right now. They want to be down down 5 right now. They want to be down 3. I do the same thing. Jones sacked. No 2 points. Isn't he a former Niner? Who? Matt Breida? Don't know. I just know that he gashed the Niners. And Bosa was going off the field like, oh, man, that shouldn't have happened. Anyway, come on in. We are only an hour. Wow. Seemed like forever. Oh, God. My apologies. God. I think I'm gonna. I don't know if they give me a shot right in the arm or if they give me a shot in the neck. At this point, I don't care. Oh, okay. He was a former Niner. Okay. Thanks, Asylum. Thanks for answering your. No, seriously, I'm not saying it to be an a-hole. Thank you for answering your own question. Yeah, Matt Breida, who's playing for the Giants, used to be the Niners, so I know that he takes this rather personally. This game. Oh, in the hip, but my pain's up here. Ah, all I know is that it hurts. Ah, okay. Okay. I got you. Anyway, we're having a good time here in the hip, depending on what the shot. Yeah. Now I have had a shot, actually 2, kind of like epidurals for like the sciatic pain before. Um, it wasn't in the hip though; it was like basically right at the base of the spine, and it lasted for about. Well, the one lasted for about like 4.5 months. Then the second one lasted about 2 months. But yeah, it's just very very uncomfortable. What's good is you guys can come in and talk to me. Epidurals are in the spine. That's what I thought. Come into the show. I'm putting up the link. No excuse, no excuse, no excuse. Hit the link, please, please. If you're watching, thank you for watching. Feel like a pretzel. Feel like a pretzel. So there's the link. I think I hit the link there. Hit the link. Come on into the show. We had 4 shots on a spinal cord between the vertebrae. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Yeah. I don't know. All I know is that I got to be a good little boy and take my pain meds and pretend like they're working. Well, look at Deebo Samuels. My goodness. Running out of tackles. I don't know, because people said that I was ahead of them. Okay. Samuels lines up, I think they're about on the 24, catches the ball at about the 42, and just jitterbugs out of shoelace ties. He broke at least 4 tackles, and it took the linebacker, I think he's a linebacker, 41, took the linebacker. He got at least, 20 yards after the first contact, at least. Purdy goes back, and he's sacked. I would come in, but I'm not sure what to think about this team until the home over. Matt, you can come in and you can say that. It takes 4 weeks to get a feel for your team. You've got to have at least a quarter of the season over. You got to have a quarter of the season over before you really know what's going on. Hey, Jay's here. Thank you, Jay. Jay from South Carolina is in here. I put her a lot. Purdy, nice pass to, is that Kittle? Yep. Nice pass to Kittle. I don't know if you can hear the the exultation in the other room, but I did see Diggs tore his ACL at practice for the Cowboys. Yeah, and that was in one-on-ones. So he's gone for the year. That's going to hurt Dallas. We don't play him this year. In fact, the next time we play the Cowboys, it'll be in Vegas. Because we played them on Thanksgiving. Played them on Thanksgiving how many years ago? I don't know if you can you hear the background? What's going on? Okay. I'm curious. Can anybody hear in the background what's going on in the other room? I'm curious. It's funny. Oh, Silence says yes. Okay. Asylum, you've met the person that is making all that noise. Oh God, seriously, it's funny. Anyway, at least we know that when you turn people on to sports. Yeah, Asylum. When we went to that black hole party in San Leandro, which was at the guy's house, you met the person that's screaming in the other room. Go, come on. That's funny. I'm shocked the Giants are in this game. Gabe has got to be great. Yeah, they're playing. They're not getting their butts whooped. And that's what all Gabe says. He just wants to see a competitive game. So in that respect, he's getting what he wants. Oh my God, they got to show the rat, Mike Shanarat. Yeah. Oh my God, Mike Shanarat. His hair is white. Like, nice. Oh, are they going to flag him? I hope not. McCaffrey gets it out of the backfield. First down. Could have possibly thrown the flag, but yeah, McCaffrey and Samuels. Oh, okay, Jay. I'm sorry, your sinuses are bad. We heard from Anna that we got a pack, and hopefully Hollywood packs the insect repellent because she said that the skeeters are out in force this weekend. If you're just coming in, Jay, I've been bitching all show about my it's not well. The sciatica has been not even been a part of it's been. I have a pinched nerve somewhere in my neck, and it is affecting my neck and it's affecting my arm. So I've been bitching about that for at least the last 1 hour and 19 minutes. I'm rounding up. Nice play. Who is that? Was that a safety? Or okay, 41's either a safety or lineman. Nice play. There's a skitter on. Flick it off. Shanahan, every time I see him, I remember he encouraged his players to throw the ball at Al Davis as he was on the sideline. Yep, that's true. But they knew better. They knew better. I know what you meant, Skeeters. Mosquitoes. Pretty back to pass. Intended for somebody. Flag down. Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna have time. I'm not gonna have time to get those items. Because it's 10:20 here East Coast, and everything is closed except for maybe Walmart. Maybe Walmart. I'll have to check. Maybe Walmart, but that'd be the only place that would have it. Um, oh, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, Jay. Jay from South Carolina says just coming in to checking out to say hi. Good to see you. Anna says hello to you as well. Flag was on the Giants. First and goal for the Niners. Pitch to McCaffrey. Dances around. Gets to about the 3. Second and goal. Thanks for anybody being here. If we don't, we had Anna in here. We can have somebody else come in. If you want to come into the show, please. We got about 8 people watching. If you want to come in and talk, please do. I'm gonna put the link up one more time, and hit the link. Come on into the show. Roll out, bootleg, roll out. Purdy, nobody's home. Good play, but nobody was available. Come into the show, talk sports on this Thursday night. Well designed. But anyway, like I said, I will leave this up. Hopefully we'll have some people come on board. I'm sure you heard that. Oh my goodness. I should be charging for the laughs. Yeah, I know Sharif was on. Sharif was on. Anna was on. Raider Mode was on, but I couldn't hear him, so he was having a problem with it with his microphone. Because when I popped him in twice, I couldn't hear him. So the Niners go and get a field goal, so now they're up 8. Okay. Dable is beside himself. Asylum, you can come in. Mike, Sarah can come in. Hi, Shira. Shira came on. There we go. Shira is definitely a football fan. She loves football, college and pros. Gonna be fun to have her occasionally pop into the show when she can. Always enjoy getting as many people as we can. Been drinking. Hey, Asylum. If it's okay. If you've been drinking, well, I don't know if you can slur your words or whatever, but you can pop in. The reason why I say that is because at the 1 hour 30-minute mark, which is coming up in about 6 minutes, if nobody's here, I'm going to go backstage. I'm going to go do like nobody, like no camera, no sound, no mic, and I'll stretch the show out for 2 hours, but I'll be gone because I got to get some Epsom salts. And I got to get some magnesium. Hopefully I'll get that. Oh yeah, the filter. I get it. I got to get some Epsom salts, and I got to get some, or I might not know where Maggie, but I might have. There might be some Epsom salts here in my closet. I just got to find it. If I can find it, I will bring it. But if I find it, maybe I'll do a bath tonight if I find it. Anyway, coming into the show, we got about 4 minutes before we go into basically a page that says Raider Nation and silence, and that's what we're looking at. Dable is still talking to the official about something. I don't know what. I put on the volume, but then I would get a YouTube strike. But I don't know. I don't know what he's upset about. But But yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna if nobody comes in, I'm gonna go backstage and see get some. No, Kev, it's not a rebroadcast. This is live. I'm trying to get people to come in, Kev, because right now I'm hurting, and I might have to just take like the last half an hour and go take a Epsom salt bath if I can find it. Go soak yourself. You are going to need the energy for the trip out here. Well, I got to find it too, Anna. I got to find the Epsom salts. Okay, so Anna tells me I got to go soak. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Walmart because they're open. Find some Epsom salts and do that. Remember, Raiders play the Sunday night game. Looked like you sampled some. What was that? Sampled some buffalo cuisine. No, the food was good. The food was good, Kev. The food was good. That's for sure. So I will be here. I'm gonna go backstage. Y'all take care. I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna do my outro, and then you guys can watch for the rest. Ah, of course. There you go. Asylum saves the day because he knew I was about ready to go backstage and go get some stuff to soak.
I
So
had to make a dramatic entrance.
you did because I was literally about ready to do the outro.
Oh, I feel you on that. We can keep this short. I don't want to keep you too long. I'd rather you go soak, do what you need to. Like I said, I've been dealing with my pinched nerve for the last 5 weeks.
Is it in the neck?
Yeah, it's in the neck. My thumb's been numb for about 4 weeks. My arm, if I get in a certain position, I get those pins and needles. It starts off as going numb, and it ends up with pins and needles throughout the whole arm. It goes to sleep almost instantly. Oh yeah, I know what you're going through.
Okay. Well, it sucks.
Oh, yeah, it's like
Whatever.
mine started with a sneeze because I got
A
spinal
sneeze.
stenosis. I sneeze, cough, sleep wrong. Anything can send me into a. Sometimes they last 6 weeks. Sometimes they last a few days. I've had one last 3 months. So I mean, it's just what I got to deal with. It's part of just having spinal stenosis. I mean, in all honesty, as I was told, I could trip and fall and paralyze myself.
Ooh. We'll
But
try not to do that.
well, can't make no guarantees. I mean, like you were talking about your chains. My cage, when I wear that, that's actually what made mine worse. I wore it to one of my watch parties, and just the weight from the cage for the watch party and sitting on hard chairs made it worse. And that's when I started getting this in my fingers. But it is what it is. It's part of life.
Yeah. I'm probably going to go half the amount of chains that I normally wear because they're just getting to be to a point where they're just they hurt.
It's just getting too much. It's
Yeah,
just getting too much. You're talking about 25 pounds around your neck for how many hours? I know the feeling. Sometimes we gotta know when to take them off, and we're just too damn stubborn to give it up. And it's not
yeah,
until it's over, we can't take it off.
yeah, yeah.
That's how, at least
I
that's how I
agree.
am, and I have a feeling you're the same way.
I mean, when I had Hollywood, like I said, he was he had to shower up in my room the other night because he couldn't cross the border with all of his makeup on. So he made a pit stop to the room, took a shower there, and so I just taking each chain off, and it hurt my arms to do this each, and I went to rehab for my sciatica, and it's like the ladies gave me for the back they had like it was a nice warm compress which I was on for like several minutes. That was beautiful, but I told him, I said, I'm sorry, but I'm hurting on something that's not even in my medical profile that y'all are going to be helping me with. And they're like, yeah, I guess so. They were trying to help me out as much as possible, but they couldn't do some of the different things. But the stuff that I did for my legs and my sciatica, I was good to go with. I was good to go with, but just the arm pain was such that it sucked.
I'm
But
telling
and
you,
I
I think
like this.
it's probably a pinched nerve in your neck, and it's just a pain. Believe it or not, when I got diagnosed with my spinal stenosis, I actually lost use of my hand. My nerve was pinched so bad, it actually started to curl, and I couldn't use my hand. I found out because I tried to sign a time card and couldn't write my name.
Okay, well,
And
that's not good.
that's how it was. I need to go to the doctors. Went to the doctors, and come to find out, what was it? A couple weeks later, that I had spinal stenosis. But
Okay.
it is
Well,
what it is.
I said, I hope you'll be feeling better.
Well, I'm better than I have been for the last, like I said, for the last 4 weeks or so. But it's still there. You know, it's part of life. Getting old sucks.
Yeah. Now, speaking of which, okay, what are your thoughts? Since I got you on here, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Raiders of the last two games, as well as what your prognostication is for this week upcoming?
I mean, we squeaked out. We had that ugly win against the Broncos. I mean, but that's what I'm not saying we're a good team, but that's what good teams do. When you're having bad days, you're going off. You pull out those those wins that you should win, which would have been the Broncos. We should have beat them, and we did. Doesn't matter how it happened. A W is a W.
Right.
Then we come up facing a Bills team, which are one of the favorites to go to the Super Bowl, and a team that got a quarterback who got embarrassed by Aaron Rodgers' team, who should have won their game, had 3 interceptions and a fumble. I mean, he had that chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And when the schedule came out, that's how I saw that game going. It was just, we weren't supposed to win that game. Now, granted, I drank the Kool-Aid from everything else and I had high expectations and thought we could have pulled out that win. But we didn't do anything that we needed to do. We had that drive, showed it, and then that interception happened and we face planted for the rest of the game. Nobody showed up. I mean, Adams showed up, but I mean, when you focus on Adams, Renfro wasn't being used, and next to Jacoby, he's probably the next best slot receiver in the game. And you give him one touch. He needs to be more active in the game, whether it's Garoppolo or McDaniels. I don't know who it is, but somebody needs to get him involved in the game. Plain and simple. So being 1-1, I'm happy with where we are right there. I mean, it could have gone worse. We could be 0-2. But 1-1, it's what I expected to start the season in the first 2 games. Not to mention, we got 3 of the 4 first games are road games. We got a tough beginning part of our schedule. So coming out 1-1, I'm happy with that. Now going into the, we'll go there. Going into the Steelers game. Now the Steelers just came out of a dogfight on their Monday night game. That was a straight dogfight. The defense came up with 14 points. The defense did what they had to do. A pick six and a fumble, and a scoop for another touchdown. If that didn't happen, they don't win the game. Their defense is opportunistic. They had a Steelers player in position on every possible turnover. Opportunistic. We got to make sure we don't give them those same opportunities to get their offense on the field. I'm not too as concerned about Pickett, but if he's on the field, he has the chance to get the score and beat us. We have weapons. We have multiple weapons. We need to use our weapons. Spread that ball out. Spread the ball out. If we could do that and not be so predictable with it's going to Adams or we're going to hand off to Josh Jacobs, then we could move the ball, get positive yards, and move the chains. Keep the offense off the field. Keep their defense on the field. Everybody gets tired. TJ Watt will get tired if he's on the field constantly.
Yeah. I agree.
He may be disruptive early, but if you keep him on the field, keep him going, he's going to not be as effective late in the game. Utilize our weapons. And the biggest thing, and I said this on our show, is let's get Max Crosby some kind of help. Somebody step up. Whether it be a linebacker and somebody off the practice squad. There's a couple of free agents that could come in. We could come in, and at least give some kind of help. Max Crosby was triple teamed, at times quadruple teamed during that Bills game. Now, why could they do that? For one, there was nobody else they had to worry about. It showed. We got a rookie who was not expected to be a starter, who's going to get his playing time as spilling other players going and learning the NFL, and he was just thrown into the fire. I wish he could be doing better, don't get me wrong, but I don't have high expectations out of him in week 2, week 3, week 4. You're not going to see any what we got with Wilson until at least week 8, week 9. Then you're going to start seeing what we got. You talk about week 2, week 3. He's still learning the speed of the game. He's learning, you're seeing it. He's not reacting. He's watching what's going on and then trying to react. And you're seeing it. Malcolm Kuntz, he should be stepping up. I believe this is year 3 for him on the team. Maybe we should see a little bit more of him, or bring somebody, bring it up. Maybe a little bit more blitzes. When we brought the linebacker, what was it, Nate Hobbs? No, it wasn't Nate Hobbs. Who had the damn sack?
I thought Diablo had a sack.
No, Diablo had a sack. We had 2 sacks, but those were blitz packages, or not. But yeah, I believe it. The whole thing is we brought extra. We don't have to do it every play, but this guy's get Crosby some help, force it so we can't get him triple, quadruple teamed, and Crosby could be effective in the game. They found out how to stop Crosby. It took 3 to 4 players to stop Crosby. Crosby could deal with double teams. He does it all the time. But when you have that 3rd or 4th play, chip block and everything else going on, yeah, you want to take Crosby out the game. The secondary, I'd like to see a little bit of improvement. Jacorian Bennett, he's getting picked on. It's expected. He's yet another rookie. He's made mistakes. Now, I like what I see out of him. He's made those mistakes, but then he's come back and he doesn't let those mistakes.
Yeah.
He doesn't let the mistake affect him. He knows he made the mistake, and then he goes out and does what he needs to do the next play. If he can get a little bit better, step it up, and get some pass deflections, maybe an interception or something, then they'll stop picking on him. He's got to get that, get going. But we're going into game 3. I can't expect him to be a shutdown corner, shutdown safety. That's not his job yet. We need the veterans, the Fs, and mooring the safeties to give him a little bit of help. So when he makes those mistakes, it's not killing us. He's great in open field tackling. I'm loving what I'm seeing there. But it's yet another rookie. As a starter, we can't expect these rookies to just come in and be an instantaneous disruptive force. Those are, the ones that can do that. Those are special players, and they're usually picked higher up in the draft. Those are those first couple 3 picks, and those always go that quick because those teams are bad.
Yeah,
they got the pick, and they're going to help them get better. Yes, it's nice to get those picks, to get those players, but I don't want to be bad. I don't want to be bad enough to have to get those picks. We're building a solid. We got enough on the offense. We got to help with the defense here just a little bit. Defense helps you win championships. Defense keeps you in games. We were in that Broncos game because the defense stepped up and held them to 16 points. And if we could do it against the Steelers, negate their defense and have our defense keep us in the game, I think we can win the Steelers game. I think we will win the Steelers game.
I want to see it because there's nothing more that I want is to beat the Steelers And unfortunately, there are people that from my work that I won't be seeing anymore that I wanted to, you know, go in and just give them the old smile and the twist. I won't be seeing them, but they'll know that subliminally said, "Hey, where's Captain Jack? Oh, well, he ain't here. Okay." But they know that they avoided a what's the word I'm looking for? A smug fest of ha 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 of goony
A
goo
little
goo.
shit talking in there, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, a bit that they avoided it because I wasn't around to give it. But and Ed Winchell keeps saying it, and I like his score, 24-21. So we score three times
I
and
I can live
get
with
the
that
field
score.
goal. Get the field goal.
I
I
can
don't
see it.
care.
I think it's going to be a dogfight. I think it's going to be a close
Yeah,
game. That right there, I think is a not even optimistic. What's the word I'm looking for? That's a
that's a
logical score.
right. That's an analytical,
There you go. That's the word,
logically,
analytical.
yeah,
Yes.
analytical, logically, not conducive, deduced, like deducted, analytically deducted score. There you
Yes.
go.
I can agree. I think it's going to be a tough game. Like I said, it's going to be another dogfight. And two dogfights in a row. I think we have the advantage over the Steelers because it's hard to keep going into dogfights and winning. And like it's to our advantage. We give them another dogfight. Let's not. And the other thing that's driving me nuts is the two turnovers we did get. We've had the stupid penalties to overturn it. Let's stop that. Get some turnovers and not turn over the ball this time.
Now I saw the one. It was the safety. Was a teamer that had the interception, and then they threw a
Yes.
flag on Crosby. What the hell did Crosby
No,
do? I didn't see that.
the flag wasn't on Crosby. It was on. Oh, who the fuck was it on? Oh, son of a
He
bitch! I
said
can't remember
illegal.
now.
He said it was like illegal hands to the face.
Yeah, it was illegal hands to the face, but it was it was Nate Hobbs.
Okay,
Nate
because
Nate Hobbs
I
had both
saw.
our penalties for that game.
Okay, I saw Crosby just going ballistic on the field when they called that. When they called that, so and I couldn't hear what the call. All I heard was the call. Didn't hear the number, but but he was just going ballistic when they called that penalty. I was
Yeah,
watching
no,
probably.
that one there, I don't believe should have been. From what little you were able to see, I didn't see hands. Other than typical, blocking how it goes. Sometimes hands slip up. I didn't see. But they didn't show a good view of it either. But yeah,
Mhm.
it was Nate Hobbs who had the hands to the face, and then it was the first game. It was Marcus Peters who had what was it, illegal contact down the field, whatever it was. That negated the fumble. So stop having the stupid penalties like that, especially at a key moment of a turnover,
Mhm.
and it can go start. I don't want to say smooth sailing, but will help calm those waters that we're navigating and help the team and give us that momentum we need in the game to keep things going the way we need it going.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I think Savage said it was a defensive holding or deep, yeah, holding on Peters last week because I remember that as well. I don't remember who had the. I don't remember what the turnover was. But I do remember Peters getting
It
the
was a fumble.
penalty.
It was a fumble recovery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
It was
don't
a
I don't
fumble
remember that.
recovery. Uh, I don't remember who recovered the fumble and who made the hit. I think it was Spillane that made the hit, and
Hmm.
somebody else picked up the ball. But clear on the other side of the field, Marcus Peters got beat and grabbed him from behind and got the holding call.
Yeah, according to Savage, Wilson ran, got hit, coughed up the ball. So it was a fumble on Wilson that we recovered, but there was a defensive holding. So there you go. So, more things that work on. Sorry, pardon me.
You don't have to be sorry. We all know.
But yeah, we need to turn things around, and I think we will. I'm hoping that the officials don't play as important role as they can, because, like I said, we got the scoop from ref on the crew. I'm hoping that they don't. I'm hoping that we play well enough that they won't.
If we don't give them any reasons to even a shadow of a doubt, we always deal with the penalties. We know it's or the refs and the penalties. We know it's one of those things that we have to. Last game it was only 2 penalties. Is it the refs that killed us?
Mm-hmm. No,
even though
we played like that.
Even though that pass interference one could have probably gone either way, I think it was a little bit of a bullshit call. But 2 penalties. If we don't give them any quote unquote reason to throw the flag and try to play as clean. We know we're going to get some that are bullshit. So play as clean of a game as we can, but play smart. We can overcome whatever penalties they want to give us. The bullshit ones, the holdings that never happened, the pass interference that never fucking happened because the ball wasn't even catchable. Whatever you want to talk about, we can overcome those simply by keeping all our plays minimum and keeping our play clean.
Got it. Hey, Asylum, Ken, thank you for coming in here. I'm going. Like I said, I got it. We're almost at the end because I'm going to do my outro and I'm going to go to Walmart and maybe soak for a little while and then get the rest of my stuff packed and go from there. But I thank you, sir, for making this a full, basically 2-hour show coming in. Remember, folks, it's Cage Match, right? The show on Wednesday?
Yeah, the Cage Match show on Wednesday.
Cage Match show on Wednesday. You've seen Asylum, and you got Oakland Raider Savage in the comments. So that's the crew that does the Cage Match. I will try to become, because again, on Wednesdays, I don't have to do the doubles on Wednesday anymore. It's the Wild Wild West, and then I'm free. I wanted to do a show in between the shows on Thursday, and do like where we can all cuss in between. But I had to get some stuff and wasn't really, like I said, I'm hurting and I had to get my stuff ready to pack. So I just got to throw it in the bags correctly. So I'm at that portion right there. So we'll go. Puerto Rican time. Oh, okay. It said it's on Puerto Rican time. Okay, thank you there, Doug.
Yeah, no, our show's on Puerto Rican time. We're supposed to be starting at 7, but we haven't been starting on time, so we're actually going to change the time of our show. We're not sure if it's going to be 7:30, 8 o'clock, just so we can be on time. So that's actually going to help you out to be able to actually maybe come onto our show here and there and go, because you should be able to end your show, and we're still coming to the end of ours where we would have you come in and.
Okay. So you're that's Philippine time.
That's Central Time, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm going to goddamn I be there at about 8 o'clock, 9:30.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's Philippine time. So yeah, I got it. Puerto Rican time, Philippine time. I got it. We'll do that as well. And again, partner, thanks for coming in, having some fun with us, and bring Savage with you as well. Peace to you. Remember the Cage Match show with Asylum and Oakland Raider Savage, and it'll be there Wednesday nights, sometime in the evening. Just go to the channel. Yes. Just go to the channel and
go to our YouTube page, the Cage Match Show. Subscribe, hit the little bell, and you'll know every time we come on. Yeah.
Oh, there's supposed to be some guy named Reno Rick on the show. I think I'd like to see him. I need to make sure that if Reno Rick is debuted, he has the proper, I think, Eagles gear ready to go. So yeah, but I think whoever might do him might have some Eagles gear. So
Yeah, well, we're still in touch with Reno Rick, and I think we're about to be able to, if we get in contact with him again, we will be able to work out our little differences, and yeah, he should be able to be a fixture on the show.
hopefully so. Yeah, because I know Reno Rick, and I know that Reno Rick has at least one Eagles jersey and at least one Phillies hat. So at least he'll have that if and when he comes on the show.
Yep, we're talking to him. We're talking to him. We're trying to get him on. Reno Rick is. Hopefully, he can be a fixture on the show, and everybody likes him.
Everybody, hey, thanks again, there, Ken the Silent. Thanks again. Anna Diaz says good night, everyone. I'm basically doing good night. I'm going to do my outro.
Good night,
Y'all
everyone.
take care. I will be here Sunday after the game. Oh no, I won't. I won't have a show on Sunday. So this is probably going to be my Sunday show because I will be at the game. So there will be no Sunday show. So,
lucky you.
Sucks being y'all, but we'll do it another show next week. We'll pick it up. So take care there, Ken. Appreciate that. We'll see it as soon as we can, brother.
All right, sounds good, brother.
All right, take care, brother.
You too.
All right, that's Asylum and part of the Cage Match show. Him and Oakland Raider Savage on Wednesday nights. Some Philippine, Puerto Rican time, sometime, 7:30, 8, maybe 8:30. Sometime. Just check, go to the Cage Match show, YouTube, subscribe. And when it comes on, it's no. That's Philippine time. Then Philippine time or it'll be on later. Trust me. Okay, take care, everybody. We'll see you Sunday. No show, but actually you can watch this show again. So I'll probably put this on for Sunday. Take care, everybody. We'll see you, and we'll do the outro now.